Like, cousin, you ever start a job and you promise yourself you're going to do everything right, but then so many things go wrong? But I would have a smooth first week back, but then warning lights, snow in Arizona, issues with my reefer unit, and I hadn't even gotten the load to California yet. Then a 34-hour reset in the middle of nowhere, USA. I had to go hunting for trailers, and then when I finally found a trailer, if I hadn't looked, I would have high hooked. This is just how trucking is sometimes. I'm not just going to show you the good days, I'm going to show you the reality. So ride with me this week. I didn't get, like olive oil and lemon juice and that kind of stuff because I have it all with my gear that's in storage that I thought I was going to get today. So I can either make myself a dry salad or I can order delivery. But first, I'm going to go take a shower. So, first time showering at the new terminal. I just saw a black woman flatbedder, and the way I smiled and cheesed and waved like I was a little kid, I swear I wanted to make her do the boom boom. They provide towels for the drivers, but I'll be using my own. I will grab one though to use as a mat. Take a shower and then figure out what I'm going to do for food. Because I thought I would have all of the good things that I left from my other truck already today. One thing for certain, I can't say that shower pressure is weak because that water pressure is pressuring. This will probably be the last time you see my toes. Because once I've been on the road for a couple of weeks, baby. But I got them done before I headed out this time. When I was in the shower, I remembered that I had soup. So I was walking back to the truck from my shower to drop my shower bag and get my soup so that I could warm it up in the microwave in the driver's lounge. And then a little Trinidadian man showed up with a car and said, I have dinners, curry chicken, stew chicken, or jerk chicken. Would you like? And I said, yes, I would. And so right now I am on my way inside with my handy dandy cup so that I can go get some water, because only if you're Caribbean you'll understand this. I have some Mauby syrup. So I am going to get water for my Mauby syrup, and I am going to have stew chicken for dinner. This is an unexpected surprise on a crazily rough day. Like, cousins, there is a God. For I saw stewed chicken, and I know there is a God, and everything was gonna be all right. Like, Brooklyn came and found me. I remembered that my younger sister had gifted me some Mauby syrup over the Christmas season. Look at it. Stewed chicken, plantain, little potato, some veg. Good morning, Play Cousins. Our truck is ready to go. I just need to get in touch with dispatch though, so that I can figure out what my load's gonna be, because my last one had to be changed. So let's go inside and see. We are rolling, Play Cousin. We are rolling. First up, we're heading to the West Coast, and we're heading into cold weather and potential snow. My cruise control isn't working, and another light flashed, so I just turned the truck off, the power on the truck off completely. So sitting in the dark, gonna wait about 5-10 minutes and see if it resets everything. If not, I'm gonna have to call Roadside, and trying not to have to do that, but if I got to, I got to. So that is why you are just seeing my silhouette. Play Cousin, explain to me why I left the East Coast and am heading to California, aka the West Coast, and it's snowing. Where they do that at? Why is it still winter? Why are we still wintering? Luckily, I'm parked for the night, so hopefully by the time I get up, this will have worked itself out of the system and will not have had any accumulation. That is my hope. Play cousin, I don't know what it is about this particular load, but it just does not want to get where it's going. Um, I picked it up and it was late already. It was supposed to be in California on the 1st, but I have no idea what happened. So, oops, sunshine. I have no idea what happened. So they gave the load to me to get it to California by the 4th, which is today. Yesterday I stopped. Snow on the west coast. I mean, pretty far west. Like I'll be in California in a matter of hours. But got up and was heading along my way. Only had about maybe about 7 hours to drive, so that's easy. I can do that in one shot. But then I get stopped by traffic, and my CB isn't hooked up yet, so I wasn't able to talk to anybody to figure out what was going on up front. And we were there for like 6 hours. I have no idea what happened. It didn't look like it was an accident when we finally got moving. So, tis a mystery, play cousin, tis a mystery. But my time just got eaten up, so I'm not going to be able to deliver this load today. And I only have about 3.5 more hours I can drive on my clock. So I'm running inside. I have to do my 30-minute break now. And I have to figure out where I'm going to park tonight, since I won't be making it all the way to the delivery where I could have parked because they have overnight parking. So we gonna figure it out, because and we gonna figure it out. But this load of candy does not want to get there. It does not want to be eaten. I don't think this candy wants anybody to have it, to be honest. This is the view outside my window tonight. Hey, play cousin, it is the wee hours of the morning, and we finally got that load to California. Good gosh, almighty. So now I have to find an empty trailer, and then we go to pick up our next one. That doesn't pick up until 1 o'clock this afternoon, but apparently we can park over that way, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, let me see if I can find a trailer. Okay, play cousin. We were given 3 spots, but only one of them had one, so I gotta take this one. And it's not terrible. I'll be able to blow this out pretty easily. The trailer wasn't that bad, but I'm still gonna take my leaf blower just to get rid of any extra dust. Then the load was supposed to be picked up at 1, but I got a text that it's ready, so we're gonna get an early start. Yay! Oh, I hear a horn. That might be who I'm waiting for. I was about to tell you a story. I'll be back. It wasn't who I am waiting for. We've run out of time. I thought that I was getting recaps back, which means on Friday at midnight, however many hours you drove, the following week on that same corresponding day of the week, you get that amount of drive time back. So that way you can just drive without having to do a 34-hour reset. Well, somehow, in the early part of the week, I guess, when I was just first getting my truck and stuff, I wasn't getting big recaps. So I ended up driving today and realizing that I only had about 3 or 4 hours on my 70 clock, which means I have to do a 34-hour reset. But the problem is I have a load on me that's supposed to be delivered between 1 and 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. So they're sending someone to come get this trailer and take the load to Colorado. So I am in a little town in Utah for the next 34 hours, or I guess 34 hours from when he comes and gets this load, because every move of this truck knocks me into drive. Whereas most companies, if you drive under 5 miles an hour, then the clock won't kick in. But this company, every move, like I'm going 2 miles an hour, the truck's like, you're moving. Change your time to driving, or. So I'll have to reset the clock once I have to move off of this trailer. But yeah, so that's what's happening. So I'm gonna be in a little mountain town. It's pretty. I'm gonna show you guys what outside looks like. It's beautiful. And the ladies inside of the truck stop are lovely. They're lovely. I saw a restaurant and I got excited because I've been eating inside the truck. And I was like, you know what? I am going to treat myself to a restaurant meal. It is a Sunday and the restaurant's closed. And the only thing around here is a Subway and an Arby's. No thanks. So I ordered DoorDash for the first time to the truck. I know lots of truck drivers that do it, but I'm like, DoorDash is expensive. But I had a little $5 off coupon. And like I said, I've been eating in the truck. So I treated myself. So I'm just waiting for this driver to, I guess, knock on my door. In my other company, if we were relaying a load, then we'd have each other's phone numbers. So you could just call and be like, hey, I'm here to get the trailer. But they give out the truck numbers here. So I guess he gonna be knocking on my door like the police. So I'm trying to stay awake and wait for him and figure out what I'm going to do with myself for these next 34 hours. I don't usually take 34-hour resets. I usually just run on recaps, which means I just drive and drive and drive till it's time for me to take home time. And then I take much longer home time than most truckers do. So that's it. I'm going to show you outside. My view for the next day and a half or so. I guess, what is this, a little mountain town? I don't know. It's pretty to look at. I parked with 26 minutes left. And so I asked where I made my drop off where I could park that was nearby. And so this is where I'm parked. That was nearby, where I wouldn't get bothered. So this is where I live tonight. About to do a quick wash up with these rinse-free bath sponges. And I also am going to be making myself a starter coffee. So it'll be microwaved in, instant. I do have some good creamer though, so we'll deal with that. I keep big gallons of water, just tap water for such occasions. But I keep a small bottle just so that if I need to wash my face, brush my teeth, I can do that. So we are going to take our small bottle. As you all can see, I get suds from there. So we're going to get this day started. New adventure. Chasing down empties with this company. I've never had to do that before. So looks like I will be able to pick up the empty that I dropped off yesterday. When I got here, they were like, it's in a dock and you can't touch it. So I was sitting here watching it like a hawk, and I saw a yard jockey go over to pull it out of the dock. So I'm like running over there. Where are you going to put it? So he told me where he's going to put it. So I'm going to go get it so that we can be on our way. We got to go pick up a load in California, and then we're heading to Idaho. Chasing empties. Over there, there is not supposed to be any space between the bottom of the trip. There shouldn't be any space between the bottom of the trailer and that. But there is. So that means I'm going to have to crank down the landing gear until I don't see any more space. I don't think there's a way for me to show you guys this, but yeah. When I first started and I didn't know this, I backed under a trailer that was really high, and the fifth wheel kingpin went way. So that pin at like this, let me see, where's my finger? There we go. This right here I missed it completely, and the flat thing that I'm showing you went past it. It's called a high hook, very bad. So now I am meticulous about making sure that I don't have any space. So let me go do this so I can get out of here. But there's a whole little grocery store in this truck stop. I'm so excited. So cute. What do you do when your whole recording becomes a silent movie? Re-record sound. Here I am being so excited that I parked on an Indian reservation in Arizona and they had a supermarket. And so I was able to get fruits and vegetables, which I had run out of any kind of fresh produce and really didn't have time on the road this moment to stop someplace where I could actually park. So it was very exciting to have some place where I could get some supplies. And I had asked about a shepherd's pie recipe I saw from this couple. I'll try to link one of their videos in the description, but I asked her how she did it, and she said instant potatoes, and she grilled the meat on a skillet. I have a skillet. So I got the ingredients to do that. I got my canned vegetables, my meat, instant potatoes. So I'm excited to try that on the truck. And I need to use my Instant Pot more. So I got some stew beef so I can make a thing of soup, some containers so that I can parcel it off, freeze some, keep some. Yeah, I was just talking away, showing you my little haul, and my sound was just not sounding. I was excited to get some Celsius. Those are about the only energy drinks that I really drink. I stay away from those in general, like no Red Bulls or Monsters or anything like that. I like Celsius because it just tastes good and it tricks me into thinking it's healthy because of the vitamin B and all of that. It's probably still not good for me, but hey, you do what you can. You do what you can. So there you have it. Indian reservation, truck stop with a grocery store. I just wanted to show you guys what I have. I'll see if I can find a picture so that I can pop that into the video too. I am parked for the night, Play Cousin, and I'm about to go take a shower. I already reserved it, and they're available showers, so I don't have to wait. So I need to run. But I wanted to show you all the way this corner parking is set up here in this truck stop. I kind of blocked anyone from getting into this other space, I think, but it don't seem like two trucks are supposed to be perpendicular in this way. I'll show you. Right there. And then that's my truck, the red one. Like, how are two trucks supposed to fit in there? That doesn't make any kind of sense to me whatsoever. So, sorry to whoever wants to park in there, because I pushed myself up a little forward so that I don't get trapped. Who designs these places? Probably not someone who drives a truck, is my guess. I just came into the shower and it does not smell like 12 bottles of man's cologne. I think I'll actually put on my speaker, listen to some music, and do all the things, all the scrubs, all the masks. Plus, there were like 5 showers and all of them were available. So it's not like there's a wait. Yep, that was my first week back, and I am making sure to keep my why top of mind. I am looking forward to every Friday that I get to put money in the market, and every Friday I'm closer to freedom, mile by mile, cent by cent, dollar by dollar. I will get there. Let me know if you've had a crazy week, and if you're still with me, put trucking strong in the comments so that I know that you hung in there with me.